Hey Pisces, I hope you guys are doing great. It's Tipsy here to do your love reading for October 16th through the 31st. Let's jump right in and start by pulling some oracle cards to see what energy is surrounding this reading for you. All right, and we have two that came out first. We have Let the Feminine Lead the Way, and we also have Burning Hero. All right, so let's grab another oracle card. See what other energies are surrounding my Pisces collective for this reading. And what we have for you is new beginnings. Let's get one last card from the Moonology deck and see what final little bit of energy is surrounding this reading for my Pisces. Oh, and we have new moon. A new start is coming. So we'll see how all of those tie into your reading, but let's jump into some tarot and start first by pulling your current energy. We have Strength in reverse. What about Pisces person? Whether or not they're currently physically in your space or not, we have the Universe. What's currently hidden from my Pisces collective? We have the Two of Swords. For advice from Spirit, we have the Four of Wands. And for your potential outcome, we have the Moon. Okay, so let's grab another tarot deck and see if we can clarify these cards a little bit further. And I have no idea how these cards got so out of order and disorganized. Like some are flipped. Let me make sure they're all going the same way. All right, here we go. So starting with your current energy. Current energy from my Pisces collective. We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. For your person's energy, we have the Hanged Man in reverse, and we also have the Eight of Swords. What's currently hidden from you? What's currently hidden? We have the Five of Cups in reverse. For advice from Spirit, we have the King of Cups in reverse. And for your potential outcome, we have the Hermit. All right, so let's grab some Lenormands, get some final messages before we start interpreting your current energy. We have the Stars. Your person's energy. Wow, we have the Child and we have the Dog. For what's currently hidden, we have the Lady. For advice from Spirit, we have the Clock Tower and we have the Sickle. And for your potential outcome, we have the Mice. All right, so let's get into this, Pisces. The overall energy that's surrounding this reading for you, we have Let the Feminine Lead the Way. We have Burning Hero. We have New Beginnings. And we have A New Start is Coming. So, Pisces, something new on the horizon for you. I don't feel like this energy is dealing with someone that you already know, someone that you dealt with before. It feels like this is something very new. This is something very fresh. It also feels as though there is a need to sort of release some things. And it almost feels as though when it comes to you and relationships, and this is not just romantic, I feel that this applies to a lot of different types of relationships in your life, that you are, I just heard Captain Save a Hoe, and not calling anybody in your life a hoe, but it almost feels as though you are always the one to put forward the most energy. You're always the one to put forth the most effort, even when those efforts are not reciprocated. And I think that over time, it has worn you out. And so it feels as though there is a need for you to sort of find balance between being everyone's savior especially in relationships, and basking in sort of your femininity, where yes, you are nurturing, but you also expect and need to be poured into as well. And so it feels as though there will be opportunities for fresh starts, but you have to sort of find that balance between constantly being the one to lift up and support and love others, and setting those boundaries and demanding the same in return, and being comfortable with that, and walking away from people who don't provide that for you. So looking at your current energy, we have Strength in reverse, we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Stars. And what I get from these is, child, I was tired. I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of waiting on my dreams, is what it feels like. That there's just this sort of sense of exhaustion, and thinking that these seeds that you have planted, that you've been waiting for, are not bearing fruit. You're not getting a return on your investment, but you're still hopeful. It's not as though you've given up on your dream of a healthy, loving relationship. It's just been a very frustrating journey to get there. And it's exhausted you a little bit at this point. Looking at your person's energy, who I don't think you've encountered just yet, we have the Universe. We have the Hanged Man in reverse. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Child, and we have the Dog. This is someone who is looking forward to a change in their own life. This is someone who is coming out of being stuck. This is someone whose perspective on life and love has expanded. They've grown up, and they are sort of excited about the prospect of dating. They're looking to explore in hopes that they find that person that they can be loyal to, that can be loyal to them, that they could be committed with, that they can have this sort of affection and fun and all of that good stuff, that true partnership. So this is someone who is looking for that change in their own life. Now, what you don't see, what's currently hidden from you, we have the Two of Swords, we have the Five of Cups in reverse, and we also have the Lady. So what this feels like is that the biggest challenge, and I think what needs to be the primary area of focus for you right now, is to not worry so much about things that have happened in the past. As disappointing as they may have been, it's time to sort of let that energy go. And this is you sort of making the conscious decision to tap into your divine feminine, where you can both nurture and receive. Finding that balance. Making sure that you pour into yourself, making sure that in the context of a relationship, the other person pours into you so that you can reciprocate and pour into them as well. This is you sort of making that decision to come out of this tired energy, this drained energy, this disappointed energy, and stepping into this new space where your feminine need to give and receive is at the forefront of everything. So looking at the advice from Spirit, we have the Four of Wands, we have the King of Cups in reverse, we have the Clock Tower, and we also have the Sickle. So again, this is Spirit saying that in order to get the stability that you're looking for, this ever after, this Four of Wands, you're going to have to cut away the disappointment that was associated with unrequited love, or love that wasn't reciprocated in full. And they're saying to take your time with this, because, it's one thing to sort of slap a band-aid on things and just sort of scoot it to the side. If you don't sort of fully process and deal with it now, there's a pretty good chance that it's going to pop up and rear its ugly head at some point in a future interaction. And you don't want that. You want to go in with a clean slate for a fresh start. So looking at the potential outcome, we have the moon, we have the hermit, and we also have the mice. So what this feels like, Pisces, is that you're going to go inward for a little while, I think, while you sort through how it is you're feeling right now and sort of process and then get back to yourself, get back to your divine femininity, right? Where you can be a nurturer and a receiver at the same damn time. That's what I see for you on the horizon. But interestingly, what I also see is that there are going to be some people around you who I just heard orchestrate. So there might be some friends, family, colleagues. There's someone around you that I think is going to poke their nose in and put you and this person on the same path. There's going to be someone who somehow brings you all together. So this might be a friend that invites you to a get together. This might be, through work, your boss has you go to a conference or something like that. There's some sort of intermediary here that their interference, and not interference in a bad way, but they're going to play some sort of pivotal role in you coming together with this person for a new beginning. So if you have people around you who offer up opportunities for you to get out, go someplace, try something new where there are going to be other people there, you might want to take it, because chances are pretty good that you're going to run into this person who is looking to settle down, who's looking for something long-term and stable. So I'm going to pull one last oracle card for you and see what final message Spirit has for my Pisces collective. Final message for my Pisces collective. Okay, and that one came flying out. And what we have is yearning, longing for someone, undesired separation, and pining. So again, it feels as though this is the energy that you're in right now, right? Where you really hope for something to come to fruition, right? For all the effort, all the energy that you've put in. You want this. You want this love. You don't want to be by yourself. So the best way to get out of that is to heal and reconcile whatever's happened in the past, and to stay open to whoever this is that's going to help bring you and this other person together. So don't stay in this energy of lack or longing for too long, because you do want to make sure that you come out of this quiet energy in time to be able to take advantage of this new opportunity, of this new start that's coming towards you. So Pisces, I'm going to leave it there for you. I hope that this was helpful, and I hope that it resonated. If it did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. In the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you huge hugs.